Hello again, Pietro here. Thanks for clicking on by. And today, this thing, the Kindle Scribe. Day 17 with this gadget. First thing I'm going to show you is how to download an ebook. This one, The Paradise Planets, The Fallen from Paradise, and it's by Sean Barrows. Let's get into it. Step one, pretty easy. Find a book that you want. You do the search. You can download the sample by clicking on try a sample, and then it sends you a sample. Now this is the funny thing about Kindle. If you have your phone and you want to buy the book, you can't do that. You have to buy it on a Kindle or on a laptop. It's kind of weird. But on the Kindle, once you find that book, buy for 99 cents. This one's on sale right now. And that's it. Thanks, Peter. Your book will automatically appear in your library when the download is complete. And then I click Read Now, and then it launches the book. And then right in the very bottom, you can see that it's downloading. And there we go. So we can click right here, and I can go to kind of an index. It shows all the pages. It's just a normal book. If you've experienced Kindle before, Kindle Paperwhite, the Kindle Scribe, very similar to other ebooks. Now, one thing you cannot do on these ebooks is you can't do highlighting, and I'm not quite sure why they haven't done that yet. I can make a little note. I click on my place mark. Note. When was the idea born? Now I can close. Now I can highlight my notes, but I can't highlight the text, and that bothers me, but it's a good book. So now I can click here, I can exit my library, and then I can go to my notebooks, and now I can start writing my notes just as the scribe. So these are all the folders that I've created: Better Half, Chiesa, Paramount Kid, Lavoro, Scribe Day, Day 2. If I go to social media, here's Scribe Tablet Day 16, which I started yesterday. And basically this is what I've come to summarize everything. So I wrote some fun Italian for those that speak Italian. Mi piace i suoni. And by sounds, I mean those sounds right there. I really like those sounds. I've also come to enjoy the eraser. So you can click on the eraser, click on the eraser again, and I can erase a section, so I can lasso that. Boom, it deletes. If I make a mistake, I can undo it and then redo it again. So that's kind of fun. But unfortunately, there is no copy and paste yet. Portability, the portability of the notes, the books, you have everything all together in one little device. I really like that. Love a lot about it. So let's go to the actual, the name says it all. It's an Amazon Kindle Scribe, not the Amazon Scribe Notebook or the Amazon Scribe ebook. Kindle, ebook, Scribe, notebook. It's a Kindle first for reading more than it is for writing. So if you were really looking for something like this device right here, which is the Remarkable tablet, this is not as remarkable as Remarkable, but it is better for reading than the Remarkable. The Remarkable is better for writing. So after 17 days of daily usage, over 20 notebooks, hours of ebook reading, and comparing other gadgets released in 2022, well, I still like it. So 4, the Amazon ecosystem, it's awesome. You can use it on Apple or Android as far as the apps. Kindle ebook library, it's vast and just thousands and thousands of books. If you're a fan of e-paper and you already have a Kindle, well, you know what you're getting into. Number 4, yes, it does feel like plastic paper. Sounds similar to paper while scribing. You have the side light, which I can crank up here. So I can crank that all the way up, and then I can make it warm. Oh, that's nice. So we have dark mode, we have Audible books, which I showed in previous videos. We have quick notes, which is nice. Note sharing, which is nice. So if I wanted to share this one, I just click on the top here, click the little share icon, And now I can do a quick share through email and it just sends it. It's really quite smooth. I've never had it fail, which is good. And then you have the view of notes in the app, which I'll show shortly. And that big thing, portability. Number 13, little or no learning curves. I just felt it was really easy to use. I mean, you tap here and the menu comes down, you swipe down. Quite intuitive after you go through the tour. The cost, well, if I switch to pencil, I would recommend buying the more expensive stylus. And you have reading insights, which is pretty cool. I'll show you those in a bit. So the cons. So day 16 and 17, well, they just flew by, and now it is day 27 with the Scribe, and finally, battery level is low. So let's see what battery level low means. Swipe down. Battery low means 10%. Pretty good, almost an entire month. Yeah, a little bit different on the face. My daughter got some face paint for Christmas, and she asked me if I could be her canvas. Voila, I am a scarecrow. So I hope you enjoyed the different perspective. So 10%, that's pretty awesome. Definitely the con of this is not the battery life. And during that first month, you're playing with it all the time. I've had the side light, front light, whatever you would call it, the light on the device cranked up all the way, and it's so good. So let's get to the cons, but first let me show you the app, because the app is pretty cool. It's really cool. One thing I like about buying Amazon products is that Amazon plays the fence. They're the best part of both worlds, and they're both on Apple and Android. So that's just a really cool thing about Amazon. So you don't have to worry like, oh, well, you know, if I buy a Kindle, am I going to be able to use it on both Android and Apple? And the answer is yes. It synchronizes beautifully. I have not had any synchronization issues between the Kindle Scribe or my iPhone or the Android phone that I'm filming on. It just works great. And then to view your notebooks or to view a book that you've read, you just open it up and it quickly synchronizes to the last one. The other cool thing is, even though you can't highlight in or on the Scribe, you can highlight right on the app. So I can just hold my finger down right here on the phone, and I really like this part in the book where they're discussing, is it barbed wire? Is it bob wire? Is it Robert wire? It's quite funny. So when you get to that chapter, I think you'll find it quite interesting, but there we go. And I'll highlight that orange. So now when I go back to my Scribe, you'll see that highlighted. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so we'll go back and then go to more and then go to notebooks. And just like that, here are my notebooks. So I have Lavoro, I have Chiesa, Better Half. Actually, this was kind of cool. Let me bring up what my wife wrote, and then you can see her great penmanship. See that? Isn't that great? That's just really cool penmanship. And she actually thought that the writing on the device felt a little faster on the Scribe than the Remarkable. So I thought that was interesting. So you can quickly open up all your notebooks. You can scroll through all your chapters. One thing you can't do right now, I can't show you my work notes, but if I go to social media, which is all the way down, I can open up social media. I can open up my Shark Ion. So now I'm looking at those exact notes, but I can resync them, but I can't share them from the app. So that's con number one. And I really wish you could do that. The other con is that, well, there's only one pen. You don't have pencil or marker. Well, you do have highlighter, but still, there's just that one pen, and I really wish there were more. Number 3, Basic Stylus has no built-in eraser, but neither did the Remarkable, so I understand why they did that. So there's the app. The app is pretty cool. You can view your library, you can view your all your books. You can either read it on your device, and if you're reading it from here and then you go to the web or you go to your phones, you can, it syncs it right in. Amazon does a great job. So number 5, you cannot insert a page. So one thing I found is sometimes, you know, I'm scrolling through my pages like this and then I realize, oh man, I need to insert, and you can't do that. Now you can't do that in the paper world, but hopefully Amazon fixes that, because that is one thing you can do on the Remarkable tablet. If you have a 5-page document all there and then you realize, oh man, I should have written this, you can just insert a page. Hopefully they add that soon. Number 6, I can highlight in yellow, blue, pink, and orange on the Kindle ebooks, like right here, or on the web, but you can't do that in the Scribe. I know that's coming soon. It's just a matter of time. And that's it. I just have 6 cons right now. I really like it. So really, they just need to add some more pen options. 2, they really should have put the eraser in the basic stylus. I'm wired in, so I can only go too far. So here's the basic stylus, lightweight. Not only did my wife prefer this stylus over the Remarkable, several other people did. So it's a personal preference. So definitely splurge and get the premium stylus with the eraser, because it will drive you crazy. So honestly, most of the time I've had the Scribe, I ended up with 2 Remarkable styluses. So I just used one of those. Tried not to get my makeup off. Sorry. Notes for my better half. Font appears sharper and easier to read. 2, writing is easier. You know, and if it's easier for you, personal preference again. And sometimes e-ink fails to appear. Yeah. And number 4, font looks about the same as the Remarkable, but not in dark mode. So when we compare the 2 of them, so here's the font. All right, this is the Scribe. This is the Remarkable. Now let's swap it, put it in dark mode. So now we have that nice white contrast. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Most of the time I have it in dark mode, I'll admit. So not that many against. I don't know what else to tell you. I really like the device. And since I've discovered this wonderful world of ebooks again, or rather rediscovered it, it's been great. I am 32% done with my book. And there's that highlighting we did about the barbed wire fence discussion. And another fun thing that I like about this whole ebook thing, when you go to more, and this would be the gamification of rebooks, you have reading insights. And the reading insights are really, I just think they're fun. So to get to reading insights, open up your Kindle app, go to more, and then right there, reading insights. As soon as that loads, it shows all of your little achievements, one title read, how many books you've read. Soon I'll have 1 book read. And then you can click on here and it shows you what you've done. So I did the bookish one. That's kind of cool. And you can earn all these little badges and compete against your friend and see how many, or friends, see how many days in a row you can read. And yeah, for the money, is it worth $350? You know, if you didn't already have a Kindle Paperwhite and you wanted something that you could both read and write, again, this is more of a writer. It's not connected to any ebook catalogs or stores, where this is connected to Amazon. I also really like that it quickly switches. So if you want to hold it by that big bezel on the left, or you can hold it on the right. And I did this while I was on vacation recently, just, you know, sitting by the fire and chilled back and was just reading for hours. And it was so nice to have this book with me and not have to worry about battery life, one of the huge things with Kindle ebooks. So yes, I do recommend it. There are more features coming. I'd tell you about them now, but right now they're just rumors. But copy and paste. I'll just tell you that one is definitely coming. I would be shocked if that wasn't released by the end of January of 2023. And I think Amazon will continue to support this because it's going to help them make more money. So there's my recommendation. Day 27. There is one con number 7. A lot of times when I am writing, I get the palm touch, and what it does is I'll have my wrist on there and then I'll slightly slide my hand to the left and then it accidentally moves the page. Of course, it's not going to do that now because I'm on film. You know, you can't replicate things when someone's watching. So there, 7 reasons not to buy the Scribe, but we had 13.4. What are your thoughts? Pithy comments, type those down below. And yes, let the credits roll for the Paramount Kid. And thank you so much for watching. So that would be the end of day 27. Goodbye.